Hey there. I was going to give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the... All right, I've been looking forward to seeing Nia beat someone up.
And her...
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her.
Able to make a timely escape. Sidewalk slam.
Oh, and return fire from Lynch. Wow. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. Across the ring.
That ain't right.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Oh, watch this.
This is nasty.
Brutality. Treating the cranium like...
She's got the shoulders down.
Quick kick out from Becky Lynch.
She's trying to make it an early night.
Simple waistlock.
Countered into a nice arm drag. She turns that attack away.
Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
She had that scouted.
Lynch pausing to soak up the adulation.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Fends off the attack with an...
Ooh. Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent. There's the crucifix. Nicely done. Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch into the reverse DDT.
Crucial counter there.
Pulled back into the hip toss. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Powerbomb position.
Going down, punches and counters out.
Oh, clothesline. And Jax got taken to task right there.
Hammerlock into the reverse DDT.
Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Waistlock. Lynch right on target there.
Stepping up to the challenge once again.
Kick connects, hooking it up. Spiked with a rose plant.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
2. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement. Direct.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging out.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's...
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna...
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. Do you remember Bailey? Do you? You're a force of nature. You built damage control from nothing into one of the most dominant factions in WWE and kept them there. If it had... That's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kyrie Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kyrie Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
Oh, man.
Look at this.
Suplex right on the arm.
No love lost between Lynch and her opponent.
Extending their opponent's arm out.
Oh, man! Leg drop arm breaker. Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm. She's looking to trap the arm. If you think this looks uncomfortable, just imagine how it feels.
Oh, my gosh.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't do it. Oh.
That might slow down Sane for a moment.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The man is taking charge.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now.
Man, what a slam. Ooh. Ooh.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky.
The man connects. And Lynch telling the crowd to watch her.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Arm wringer.
Well, that changed.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Sane can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Kyrie might be in a panic soon.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Running forearm.
Rolling neck snap.
Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure four. That's gotta hurt.
Lynch is maintaining the advantage.
Becky's taking what she wants.
Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Oh, man, what a strike.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
She's being derailed here.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for... Wait, is she... Yep, looking for the submission.
Settles in, submission on the core of the spine here. Trying to fight it.
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
And she quickly turned that around. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Oh! Rolling neck snap. Brutal. Ooh.
Looking for an inverted figure four leg lock. That's gotta hurt. She dodges out of the way.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Oh, and this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
They're clotheslined out to the apron. What are they going to do here? Shoulder right to the gut.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Hits in! Disarm her!
Submission maneuver is locked in, just sapping her out of energy. She needs...
Put it in the books. You can almost feel the confidence oozing from Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam. No way Sane's coming back from that. The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise.
Becky in full control here. Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I did build damage control from the ground up, and then they fell. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NX. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley...
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there and...
You don't know her.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs...
After you blew up their whole plant...
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone...
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked.
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley!
I don't like mutiny, but I have to admit Bayley might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bayley stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory. The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
Locks up.
Strong shove there. Oh, toss across, and an elbow drop to the arm.
An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
I think the fans actually cheered when Bayley took that hit.
No! Suicide dive! Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Sliding back into the ring. And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
This is the closest anyone in the audience will get to the big time.
Into a chop block. The reversal by Becky Lynch.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done. Becky Lynch.
This could end it all. It is cinched in deep.
The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Arm is trapped, but she gets away. She has her down for the count.
And she's able to stop the count early.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Bayley left an opening for the counter.
Hammerlock cinched in, followed by a suplex.
And an unlucky Bayley without an answer to that attack.
Becky keenly sensed an opportunity to attack and took full advantage.
That can make an opening for her.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Backpack facebuster.
Big time Beck's not backing down, not toning it down for anyone.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Boom! Becky just aggressively going after that arm. A quick reversal by Bayley.
Trading counters here.
Catches the leg.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There's our breaker. Ooh! Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Things are looking bleak for Bayley here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. And an elbow drop to the arm.
Becky with all the momentum on her side. The man is just...
Becky Lynch, he's at the ropes, and that will break the submission hold. Big time Beck's looking for a big time reaction from the WWE Universe.
She's got something in mind here. This might be the beginning of the end. Manhandle slam. Lynch got all of her. Cashing in on that effort. 2. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Bayley was narrowly in the throes of a 3 count, but had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up.
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a thinking woman's competitor. Surely she's already thinking about her next steps.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Big elbow drop.
And Bayley never saw that coming.
Positioning the arm. Big leg drop. The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Bayley fending that off.
Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Oh, short clothesline hits its mark.
Delivering the suplex.
Big time Beck's not backing down, not toning it down for anyone.
She knew how to evade that.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
Lynch is backing up her words here.
And all these...
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Not a position you want to be in. Needs to break the submission somehow.
Easier said than done. It's locked in so deep. The cross armbar was locked in good, but a great counter there. Fisherman suplex.
Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm, and the disarm her is locked in.
I can't believe she's hanging on this long.
She's got a tap.
No escape, only surrender. Becky's opponent's finished.
Oh, this trap, but she gets away.
Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Getting set up in the corner now. Setting her up here.
Corey, I sure hope Becky knows what she's doing up there.
We're about to find out.
Avalanche manhandle slam. That could end Bayley's night.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on.
This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky, this is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friends she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm sticking around on SmackDown. Gonna get some work in and make sure I'm at the top of my game.
Sounds good. When you're ready to make the next move, I'll find our final teammate on Raw.
Go team!
There you are. Here's what I got for you this time. You want in?
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the captain, Nancy America Sweetheart Crawford. Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds.
This live event match is pure fire. You in? This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the captain, Nancy America Sweetheart Crawford. Here is your winner, the Captain.
This live event match is gonna be epic.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match?